What's going on, guys? Oh, thanks for being here. I just got home yesterday and I'm rattling stuff already. Just got home yesterday from Maryland. We're going to talk about Maryland. I had a wonderful time up there doing a van project. So I'm home now, and for minutes, we're leaving for Alaska at 4:50 in the morning. So crazy week I've had. I'm gonna say hi to a bunch of people real quick so Kelly doesn't yell at me. Patty A, thank you for being here. Charlotte, Traveling Granny, we actually just got home. We met her. She came up to get the red van that I built out. And so we met up for dinner and we just left there and booked home. I got home just in time. So thank you, Tracy, for being here, for listening while you're on the road. Real quick here, Jay is in the house. Sue from Maryland is in the house. Um, Helen, Sandra, welcome in. Laura, thank you guys all for being here. Felix, Patty Creta is in the house. Anyway, thank you, everyone. I saw Bernadette in here. Felix, I'm probably repeating things. Steve, welcome in. Anyway, for my moderators, go ahead and drop your link a couple of times throughout the show. Thank you for moderating. Thank you for being here. Mo bang for your bucks, just dropping in. So it's been an exciting week. I spent the last several I guess I was up there about 8 days, 9 days in Maryland, and lots of rain and lots of fun. I don't know if you guys have ever worked on a project where the person that you were working with, just like your personalities just jived. Helen came over and helped me one day on a project, and she was like that as well. We just kind of worked real good together. And Sue is the same way. So we had a real good time. She watched me bleed on occasion. And so anyway, it was a good time. Got rained on quite a bit, but the project got done, and the tour went very well. I'm going to be editing a little bit, so that's perfect. Sold my house. June 22nd is my date to escape. Woohoo! I love hearing that. So awesome. So Les and Bernadette, they also are hoping to close next month on their home and hit the road full time. So super cool. Listening from North Carolina. Thank you so much for being here. Mark Wolf, how are you doing, sir? I also saw Paula and Amy, and wow, Amy is in the house. I didn't get to see it yet. I know she had a little pop-up live today, I think. Talked about sold my condo. Man, good things are happening. I need you guys all put it out in the universe that I find land. Oh, man. But that shooting in Texas, if everybody, I mean, I know you guys are already praying for all those families affected in Texas. Please keep them all in your prayers. That's just horrible. Anyway, whoa, Nellie is in the house. Linda Barker, I actually stopped in. I know some of this I'm repeating because I actually did a live stream from Maryland, but because me and Kelly were up there together, I kind of forgot what I've said, what I haven't said. So I may be repeating some of the stuff that you already know, but some of the cool stuff that I did up there was I installed a diesel heater. So that was pretty exciting and I was like, oh, got to make sure I do all this right. So I did that. Thank you, Kenneth, for sharing this out. And diesel heater, water, hot shower, window fan, all kinds of fun stuff. So super cool project. You can tell I'm still pumped about it. So I kind of liked traveling to the customer, working for the week, and then coming back home. Obviously, you can't build a van out in a week, but for the remodel or for like a project here or a project there, I really did like it. we sold our house last October, and I'm kicking my honey for not buying a van. There you go. So now I'm going to try and sell my new truck and travel trailer. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Because we were kind of tossed and turned about, do we buy do we buy a Class C, which is what we originally were looking at. We were looking at some Class Cs. Kelly had some friends that had a Class A, no problem driving it. They're now in Arizona. And we tossed around the idea. When we talked to our financial person, we said for our retirement, we wanted to have enough that we could buy a Class A if we wanted to. But since we started the van life stuff, the van build, the van stuff, it's just been phenomenal. I love it. So, hello from, let me see if I can bash this up completely. Washougal, Washington? On the river. Nice. Are you in a van on the river? Hope you can ditch that Oh, awesome. Awesome. Last live stream, I was able to hook those two ladies up, and Helen did a whole lot of helping. Calm Kaylee. So hopefully those are all good. Let's see here. Van City Adventures. Hello. Everybody's saying hi to one another. So I kind of liked being on the road. Gas on the road was about $4.55, $4.45. The most I paid was in Indiana. But I was more than happy to pay for the gas. I was happy to be back in the van again, back on the road, kind of living that van life. I do miss being in my van. One of the hardest things is today, last night I cleaned out the van, got the nature's head all cleaned out again, and I took it back to storage. So it'll be in storage. It could be in storage the whole month of June if I don't watch it. So I need to, yes, she did. Spoke with me for hours, 2 pages of notes. That's awesome. 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 Love it. Sometimes that's what it takes, because sometimes nurse practitioners, they've got a little bit more time to talk with the patient than the doctors actually do. The doctors dump you with that diagnosis and numbers that you don't know anything about, percentages that you don't know anything about, big words like ejection fraction, stuff like that. And then it's like, what do you do with all that information? So cool that you guys were able to get hooked up. Felix, I got to go back and watch your video. I just saw that you guys were tent shopping. I was actually at dinner with Tracy, so we missed that. That's very true. It is true. And it's sad. And I hope that there doesn't become a point where nurses don't have time to talk with their patients. Kelly worked last night. She had a rough night. I can tell you, she probably didn't have a whole lot of in-between time to spend comforting our patients, because you go from task to task to task. So it's a tough one. Sorry to have had to walk away for a few minutes, missed the first few minutes. No worries at all. We appreciate you being here. Hello to all. I am in Maryland as well. I'm glad that the weather has not been too unbearable, but except Saturday. It really was nice. The one day it was really hot. Saturday might have been it. I was sweating horribly. Sunday was the tour. The rain held out. It was nice. It was nice weather the entire time. We did get rained on a bit, but I enjoy Maryland. Luckily, Sue lives real close to where I did my travel nurse assignment up in West Virginia. So I actually got to meet up with another friend that I used to work with up the hospital there. And where I used to live at when I was up there, I mooch docked off of someone, another nurse's, she had 12 acres of land. I mooch docked off of her. Her in-laws live in the basement, and I had dinner with her in-laws, and they're awesome, awesome, awesome. A rough one is heart failure. Sounds like a death sentence, but it's not. You're absolutely right. Congestive heart failure sounds horrible, but it's 100% manageable to an extent, with proper diet and proper fluid intakes, because so many people just overdo that sodium. A nurse I dealt with for my dad passing was great. Then I looked at her name tag and she was a doctor. I love hearing that. Jen is in the house. Thank you for being here. I miss working so much. Absolutely. I'm torn. You know, building out vans and nursing, both jobs have their benefits, have their perks. And if you're that type of person that is like, you're kind of like the words of affirmation type of person, you really those are things that kind of fill your bucket, whatever you want to call it. So I love that. 3 years ago and survived it. Absolutely, absolutely. So it's tough between the two. Um, do you have an AC in your van? I do not. I do not. And I will talk about this briefly. I went on a travel nurse assignment last year. It was 105. It was miserable at 105. I was miserable, but it was only like that at the peak of the day. So in the morning when I went to sleep, I wasn't that bad. I would wake up hot, and sometimes I would just start the van to get ready for work so I wasn't miserable. Kelly did come in and up there with me for a week, and we got a hotel for a few days because I didn't want both. I mean, it was just going to be too much for both of us. So hello, you lovely human. Thank you, Derek. I appreciate that. um if you're ever in the state again, let us know. We're in Annapolis. The Blue Angels flew today. That would have been cool for me to see. I would have loved that. I'll have to look at Annapolis. How many miles are you guys away from Hagerstown? Because Hagerstown is where I know. My mom had congestive heart failure for many years. Yep. In fact, until years after her vital signs said she should have been dead in science said she should be dead any minute. Yeah. Congestive heart failure is a tough one. New 12-volt air conditioning units out there now. Absolutely. Actually, one of the vans that I'm going to be working on, they kind of keep on asking me about BTUs and things like that on an air unit. And I just watched a tour, actually on New Jersey Outdoor Adventures, and they did have a smaller air unit in there. And I think it was either 5,400 BTUs or 6,400 BTUs. It wasn't stealth, but it was low like the Max Air fan. So I really, I want to get going on some of those projects. I just did my first heater install. So I want to get going on some of those projects. I did reach out to Webasto because if you're not a certified installer, I hear that it'll void your warranty if somebody installs it that's not certified. So I am working with the owner, actually. He emailed me back and is talking to me about how I can get certified. Hello, everyone from New Mexico. Be careful on those fires. Oh, which is on fire. My mother had congestive heart failure for 50 years. That's what I'm saying. If you do what you're supposed to do and manage it, it's manageable. About 60 miles. Thanks, Sue. Sue she knows everything about the road. She told me exactly how to get home to avoid all the tolls because my GPS loves tolls. It's like, oh, there's a toll there. Oh, there's a toll there. And I think I have it must be said. Please take me through every toll that you can in the US. Gracie's in the house. Thanks for being here. Doghouse air conditioners. That's a neat idea. I'll have to research that. We just say my dad is pickled, chef, cold, diabetic. Oh my goodness, he's like times 84 and still doesn't want it. Still does what he wants. Absolutely, absolutely. It is amazing how some people can get a diagnosis of diabetes and just go downhill like rapid quick, and some people can have all those 5 diagnoses, which are all like just bam, bam, and do fine with them. So it's just self-discipline mostly. And me, I'm such a sugar addict. It's amazing. I don't have diabetes. I probably will someday. I need to do something about it now. I thought I was pretty much finished. I was so worried about my cats going to do. Absolutely. After I run it by, absolutely. Nurses, no, absolutely. That's a good resource too. 90 miles, but a fairly easy drive, mostly all interstate. I love that. in the Chesapeake Bay. Awesome. Awesome. I imagine I love that area. And if I didn't have my kids here and Kelly's got her job, our friends are here, I tell you what, I love the mountains. And Maryland, where Sue lives at, just that whole area, it's like you're not on top of a mountain, but the mountains are all around you. It's just beautiful. I love it. So let me go back. I saw $1,500 US dollars for a 15,000 BTU 12 volt. I wonder how many watt hours that is. I wonder what I would need to run that. I just got sent me a 2,000 watt inverter that I'm trying out. So I'm going to share that with you guys. I'm going to do about 30 days worth of testing once I get back from Alaska, but it's on my kitchen counter in there and I'm already charging all my batteries and everything. And this little guy, this thing goes with me just about everywhere I go. I should have done a review on it. All I did was an Amazon review because that's all they requested. But that little thing is the best product that has ever been sent to me. Robin Jan saying hi to everybody. I have access to an incredible EP doctor. That's absolutely. Love your channel, Johnny. Thank you so much, Tracy. Doreen in the house. I saw your tire cover. That's pretty cool. Doesn't make me want to put my tire on the back of my van, but yeah. The freebies are rolling in. They are. And I don't say yes to everything. I don't want my channel to just be a product review channel. I'm trying out stuff that I think that the people that follow me might like, that might want to hear about. Otherwise, if anybody needs some air mattresses, I can try them out for you and get them for you, but I have no use for them. So I really didn't respond. Have you ever installed a 12 volt AC in a van? I haven't yet. What size generator or solar would be required? I haven't, but I would definitely get a generator. And the dual generators that run off the propane and the gas seems to me like the way to go if you have a way to carry it and maintain it. I do think that's a win. Box Fan D does that, and she was very successful when she did that off grid. Everyone hit the thumbs up. Thank you for that. How long are you going to Alaska? And I'm so jealous. Yes. So we leave in the morning. I think our plane flies to Vancouver somewhere around 7 o'clock. Kelly will correct me. And sorry, I was reading a comment. So we go to Vancouver, then we're on a ship for 4 days, 3 nights, something like that. Then we're going to be on a train. We're going to be in Denali 3 days, and we're going to be in Anchorage, Yukon, Fairbanks. So it's a long itinerary. We're going to be gone, I think, like 13 days. Hagerstown is beautiful and rich Civil War history. He's not kidding. Or she. You know what? It's probably she. Terri. Sorry, Terry. Antietam is up there. And when you drive along, I don't know if it's 68, there's all kinds of tremendous amount of Civil War history. And if you go to like Harper's Ferry, where I was at, there's a big battle. That's a big battleground down there. The people that I stayed with actually gave me a Civil War bullet that they found while metal detecting. So super cool. It's actually in my van. It's a souvenir. What mattress do you like the most? So I have a Thermarest, and it's from Lucid, and it's firm. It's pretty firm, but I like it. Now I am trying out a mattress for a mattress company, Brooklyn Mattress. So we're going to be talking about that one on the channel. They actually have several different kinds. And if you've been kind of watching some of the videos in the community, they've hit a couple of us up because I've already seen 2 other channels in our kind of circle that have done videos on them. So mine is scheduled. I'm supposed to put one out in June and one out in July. One of them, the unboxing, is already been taken, so I just have to do the review. And that one will be coming up probably in about 2 weeks. Let me go back. Felix said, holy moly, 13 days. Jesse would love that trip. It's going to be amazing. Okay, I'm gonna do a couple of questions. I got a couple of comments here that I want to make sure that I go back up and get. Might need air mattresses if we go to a tent for overlanding. Felix, let me know. Just send me a text message, or I can actually reach out to this company and send them your YouTube information, and that would probably maybe even be better. Can't wait to hear about Alaska and your adventures in Alaska. So ready to take my cruise in July. Amy is, yes, she is going to be on a different cruise ship. She's leaving later than us, but she is going to Alaska too. So that was super cool to hear that. Have you ever considered the Zero Breeze AC? I feel like I've heard that. Is that one of those stand-up units, one of those independence units? Answer that below. I've been an electrical engineer for a couple of decades and have installed many 12-volt and even AC split units in vans. If you'd like, look me up and go from there. Absolutely, Derek. I'll absolutely, because I would love some advice on that. I'm wanting to do a van build, and I'm getting a lot of great information from your channel. Awesome, Tracy. All right, let me catch up here. Sorry, guys, got just a little bit behind. I'm getting caught up. Do you have anything between mattresses and the board, like a frolic system to keep mold at bay? I don't. But what I did was, I drill the holes in the mattress, and I have never had a problem with mold or anything like that in the van. So, and even the other van, I didn't have any problems with. So with that being said, I do keep an eye on it. When I was up on the East Coast, it was very humid in the van when I was full-time in there. So I did have to keep a close eye on that. I didn't have any problems with that, though. Box Van D in the house, I think. It keeps jumping on me. All right, thanks for coming in. Sleep on latex. So latex mattresses from... Oh, yeah. We are loving our 100% latex mattress. Some people are allergic to latex, and some people don't know they're allergic to latex until it's too late. I was wondering. I didn't know what that was. I have a zero. Oh, it didn't work for me and too expensive on the Zero Breeze. And I don't know if that's one of those stand-up units. But those you have to worry about the drainage, and you've got to kind of vent those out the window or something. Unfortunately, the ones we found in our garage are too old and they must be talking about Thames. Appreciate you doing product reviews. Pulled the trigger on the fridge you just reviewed. Oh, Bobby M. Bob Wells, can't be wrong. Absolutely awesome. I hope you used my link below. You get a 15% discount on it if you used my link below. Well, you don't have to use a link. You just have to type in that code. I wrote that one in about 10 minutes. Oh, there must be something. Yeah. Zero Breeze is a little cooler style air conditioning unit. Oh, so I tried to use one of the small units when I was up on the East Coast. And I put ice in there, and I literally put the filter in the refrigerator in water so that it would be as cold as it could possibly be. And when it was blowing on me and that, it was golden. I liked it, but they don't last long. Stand-up units are like dehumidifiers with cooling. Yeah, you have to worry about the drainage. Yep. And if you get one, get a dual hose. Get a dual hose, as a single hose are very inefficient. Absolutely good advice. Thank you, Derek. Thank you. Yeah, see, those are things that I just don't have experience with yet. So learning as we go. Hugs to you, my friend, Linda. I'm allergic to latex. 2 years to figure that out. Yeah, there's a lot of people that are becoming allergic to latex later on in life. So on that, would be awful to sleep on latex and find out you're allergic to it. Absolutely. Hi, Renee. Thanks for coming in. So, yeah. So the mattresses, the one that Bobby's got so far, she slept on it a couple of times now, likes it. We just put it in the ambulance before I went up to Maryland. So I'm going to have her sleep on it. Hopefully she'll get out there. It's hot in Missouri, getting hot in Missouri now. So hopefully she'll be able to test it out real good. When the company reached out to me, I explained to them that I had a mattress in my van. but I'm doing van builds and customers all need them. But my sister would be actually doing the testing and then I would do the review. So that's what we're doing. I have a stand-up unit in my camper. It just jumped on me. Self-evaporating on AC. We built it inside a cabinet. Oh, I think I saw that. And so did Felix and Jesse. They did that same thing. It vents out a dryer vent with a flap on the outside. That's awesome. Awesome. Yeah, I remember now Jesse and Felix's tour on their cargo trailer. They had one of those units too. What is the name of the small battery pack you showed? I'm looking for one. Thanks. Katie, this one, I'm going to unplug it for a second. This one was actually sent to me. It's only 100 watts, but it's got several USB ports, 2 of the USB-C ports, and look at that. I don't want to blind you guys, but look at that light. So if you're on the side of the road or you're having engine problems, it's got a strap on it so you can hang it. And the company sent it to me along with a 60-watt panel, which I use all the time. I've got a Rockpals and this panel. They're both 60 watts, and I use this one all the time. So it's a company called Flashfish. And obviously it's out of China. But they sent this to me, and the only thing that I had to do was an Amazon review. And that was super easy. And I love that thing. So when I wire vans, I can use this to test the wiring, the fan. So if I've got a raw camper shell, if I've got a raw van shell, and the only thing that I've got in it is a vent fan, I can connect a wire to this, and I can run that vent fan off of this. So I love it. And I test all my LEDs with it. Yeah, I love it. But it's made by Flashfish. Now, again, it's only 100 watts, so it's not going to last long. But it charges pretty fast on that solar panel. So I tried Brooklyn Bed, but I decided to go with Dream Cloud. I don't know about Dream Cloud. That's awesome. Yeah, everybody sleeps different. So mattress review, that's going to be a hard one. The review will be, is it better than what she had? And one of the videos that I just watched today on it is the same. Is it better than what they had? So companies that are getting going on these products, though, that's what they've got. You know, we're the easiest to get their products out there. There's a van builder that only builds no wood, no propane, gas heater, and low profile. You see, 12-volt fridge. I'm mostly able to run 630 amp. Yeah. Huh. I'll have to check. I don't know what that is, but I'd have to check that out. See here. Sorry. The 300 watt, 288 EBL that I got for, half the price after D reviewed. Yeah, so far so good. Yeah, those are, I'm a huge Bluetti fan. Oh, but the EBL is something different. She did another review, I believe. I believe that's what that one is about. Good night, everyone. Good night, Naj. Thanks for coming. Oh, having the ablation on June 13th. Well, hopefully that'll be successful, and you will get kicked out of your out of the rhythm. It'll be perfect. Hopefully it'll be perfect for you. I'm going to have the 2 Bluetti 200 max to run my things in the van. Perfect. I think 4,000 watt hours. I feel like that should be fine. How many watts of solar are you putting up there, Laura? Didn't do my research before getting my Flashfish. Can't use it and charge it with solar panels at the same time. Oh, well. I wonder, which one do you have? I wonder, mine, I think mine does. Like pass-through charging, I think it's called. Dinner time. Good night. Night, Diane. Thanks for coming in. Hi, Maddie. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up on the way. Or answer question. Oh, I would be happy to give you a crash course in solar watt hours, amp hours conversion if you'd like. Anytime, no strings, no cost, just your presence. I may take you up on that because I feel like I get a lot of questions and I am learning as I go. So I feel like that would be awesome. Um, don't have any solar at the moment. What panel should I get? I'm kind of partial to the new power ones that are on Amazon. They're 210 watts. They're about 209 a piece. For the money, for the watts that you get, I feel like that's a good bang for your buck. I feel like there's companies out there that are way overpriced, but I'm also a fan of a portable solar panel. And I happen to have the Bluetti ones that are 350 watts. They're only 30 pounds. Because I don't always want to park in the sun. So I want to have a portable panel. So I bet you know a lot already, but I'm happy to fill anything in you might. Oh, I'll tell you what. I have not yet set up an entire electrical system using the batteries, the solar converter. I had the van like that and I studied it hard. But you know, when you do something for the first time and you're dealing with somebody else's thing, it's like, yeah, there's some good 230 watt panels on Amazon. Totally agree with that. I didn't see who is having the ablation. It's Karen Boardman. I'd like to have, yes, portable panels. I agree. You got to be real careful because I ordered a set of portable panels and they're so heavy. I don't use them. They're 200 watts. I bet you they're 50 pounds and they don't fit in my van. So I don't use them. I'm keeping them in case I build a barn or a shed. I can put them on that for some solar panels. I'd like some of the portable solar panels for our Bluetti. I don't want them attached to our car. Yep, due to having to be parked in the sun. Absolutely. And we talked about that. I'm gonna talk with you because the more and more I go, I've got some panels that I don't even use. If you want one really good panel for the Solaria, 400 watt is the best of the best. But what size is it? Because those 400 watt panels, I feel like are big. SVT and had an ablation in 2000. I have zero problems. Awesome. Awesome. I got the Bouge RV 120, lightweight, but not flexible folding. Love how light they are. Awesome. Yeah, Bouge RV is a good brand too. Once I hit the road, my Amazon support will go way down. I was wondering who was buying all that Amazon stuff. Yes, please order from Amazon. They have so much for everything people you may need and want. Yep. Yeah, I get that little bit of a kickback every month, so that's nice. I have a Montech 1000 that I love it, but I need a small something too. I like the Montech because of its size. I'll have to check that brand out. I don't think I've heard of that. Yeah, 72 inches long for a solar panel. But any van can fit one. Yes. Even this, how many volts is it? Do you know how many volts that is? That 400? We don't need any encouragement. I want a local hardware. Oh, I went to local and they didn't have any items that I needed. The thing about, I'm not even kidding you. We're going to Alaska tomorrow. We're flying and, you know, every now and then it's like you get something in your head that you feel like you need and you order it. And I ordered it last night, probably at about 9 p.m. I got it before 8 a.m. this morning. It was one of those overnight things and ordered it. It didn't take 12 hours and I had it, but we've got an Amazon center here now, which I never knew about. Oh, he did the Montech review. Yep. Sometimes I never know about, I trust him, but some of the stuff that he says, they do more of that in-depth voltage, type things, testing on it. And sometimes it's like, I don't know, like once you put it in a van and start using it inside my windshield, inside. I don't know. Somebody, if somebody in the chat knows the answer to this, are there solar panels that can be put inside my windshield? If you put one of those suitcase windshields, I don't know, like going through the windshield, how much it would change it if that would work. Obviously, people lay them on the outside of their car, but that would be different. I don't know. I don't want heavy ones. That's a big thing with me too. I want to be able to move them around easily. Exactly. We have some other heavy ones, but they're not super convenient to take on the road. And you've got to get, 25 to 50 foot wires to go with them. So I made my sister a set today, 25 footers for her solar panel. And, it's a $40 project. I know someone who's going on a Royal Cruise on Friday out of Seattle. They're going to have a blast. Woo woo. We're going, I wonder, they're going to, I guess it might be going to Alaska too. I had the nerve ablation done on my back 3 times. It did not help me at all. Guess because of the way the problem is. Yeah, pain. Oh, I live with a pain pump and bedridden. That stinks. Sorry about that. A pure sine wave inverter is a must. Absolutely. Situation due to the balancing, extended battery life, as well as power load. Yep. All mine. I don't get it. If it's not a pure wave inverter, I don't. That's just me. I just feel like it's 100% more efficient. Here we go. This is probably the windshield answer. Windshields are curved, which changes the sunlight, UV rays light. Not really recommended unless the glass is flat, single pane with no UV coating. That might be hard to find. Has a degree in renewable energy. Oh, cool. All this education here tonight. This is awesome. I don't know how that would work. Bluetti's foldable 200 watt. Yeah, those are easy. Those are nice. I agree with you, Johnny. I would have solar panels I can move around. Absolutely. I just think that, even it's crazy when I'm driving, my unit charges up in no time. When I am parked and I am not moving, my unit charges it takes twice as long. So definitely something that you can move around. If you have any electronics, phone, laptop, pure sine is a necessity. Absolutely. Your EP docs will be your hero. Absolutely. Bluetti panels are expensive. They absolutely are. I think some of these vintage diesel pushers have flat windshields. They might. Very sorry. I'm recovering from a cervical. I was going to say, I thought you just had a procedure done not real long ago. Where did he study? If you don't mind me asking. Yep. But my BS is electrical engineering, already covers renewable, etc. Awesome. Yeah, Derek, if you, I don't know what's the best way to get a hold of you, but I would love to chat with you sometime about that. Yeah. Do you have a video on your solar? Oh, Gracie would know. Gracie, and she has the Bluetti as well. Renee does. Hello from upstate New York. Hello. You can use solar panels behind glass windshields, but your output would suck. Yeah. I think I guess I don't even know when a situation would be where you would want them on the outside and not just put them, or on the inside and not just put them on the outside, except for security purposes. But through my YouTube account, all info's there. Awesome. Will do. So, yeah, I don't know at what point, unless you were going to be away from your vehicle and you were worried about someone stealing them. Otherwise, you could put them on the outside. I see a lot of people out on the road that are putting their solar panels. They're just laying them on their, windshield. So, all right. What is pure sine? You know what? I'm going to let Derek probably answer that, but it really I don't even know how to explain it, but when you're plugging something in, if it's not pure sine, you get all kinds of interruptions or whatever. If you use pure sine, you've got that constant, consistent flow of the energy. That is a horrible explanation, but Derek might be able to explain it better, and that'll be a good question for me to ask him to explain it to you. But I know there's like interruptions in the current or something. Pure Sign has that smooth, so you don't have that. Pure Sign is a more stable power source, says Rob. Absolutely. Yeah, so you don't have that. It's just, I don't know. It's like there's no interruptions or something. Lots of rain here in Washington, but I need way more amps. Oh, thank you, Mary Jones. I pray for anyone who needs prayers for anything, no matter what is going on in their life. Absolutely. Because, there's some things that you think, oh, I'm not going to ask for prayer about. But no matter what size it is, no matter what's going on, prayer never hurts. Yep. Thank you, Mary Jones. Thank you, Mary Jones. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. And that's coming from somebody that obviously has had so much going on. So no guessing. Sun energy is from the ultraviolet radiation. So when you have a windshield that is 99.9% coated with UV coating to keep the UV rays out, it defeats the purpose. I have a really good explanation about Pure Sign in my video about installing the inverter. We will check that out. Was that the one that was his name? Brian? Is that the one he did? A lot of electrical disinfo here. Pure Sign is similar to what? Be nice, John. I said I didn't know the 100% definition what it is, what the power company provides. Computers and cell phones need Pure Sign, I believe. Yep, I believe that's right. My laptop died on me. The Solaria 4000 does up to 42 volts. Nice. I just received 2 of them installing on the Ford Transit roof. Awesome. That'll be a lot of solar up there. That'll be a lot of solar. Yes, Jim, that's who it was. Yeah, I watched that video. That was good. Yes, you can go through glass, but not through tinted glass. Most vehicles have tinted windows nowadays. Very good. And see, that's the thing. I mean, try it. It's not, you're not going to keep it there long enough to create any damage. But yes, you can go. There's another through the glass. Most vehicles have tinted windows. Yeah, there you go. Nice. Yeah, 42 volts. Yeah. The new Bluetti, that AC300, you can charge it up to 5,000, over 5,000 watts an hour. That's like crazy. Over 2,000 watts. Do you imagine how much solar? If you had that much solar, that would be crazy. Modified sine wave run motors, but not good for electronics. There you go. Happy Place Camping, that's a great, there we go. Let me back up because I did not see Felix's answer, but I'm gonna see what she had to say. A pure sine wave is a steady continuous wave that provides a smooth period. There you go. That sounds like a textbook definition to me. So, but I know you get that. It's the good flow, whatever. It seems like reachable awesomeness. It absolutely is. My sister has it, and the video Sunday will be on the Bluetti AC200, and it's going to be awesome. So, anyway, got to go get my son from work. Good night, Sandra. Thanks for being here. Get with the purity. There you go. That's a good answer. Because we're getting close at 10 o'clock, I went ahead, I met somebody on the road. We shot a little tour video of her Travato. I went ahead and did a video on it. It was pretty fun. She recognized me in my van. So that's pretty cool as a YouTuber. So I did a short video. I'm going to go ahead and air that after my live stream at 10 o'clock. So we're going to end this just about a minute or so early. And we'll do that. If you want to go there, I pinned the link to that video up top. Are you in Seattle? No, I'm not in Seattle. I'm flying into Vancouver. So check out Bouge RV 100 portable waterproof solar panel. Waterproof is good. I didn't, the Bluetti ones that I have are not waterproof. They are lightweight, portable, stiff, and stands. Reasonable price. They're 120 watts. There you go. Wonder how many volts they are, because my Bluetti, they have to be 24 volts or more. So I won't argue with your opinion. Oh, no arguing. All I know about the direct sunlight through a front windshield, I only get 15 watts out of 100 watt. Pretty bad way of garnishing energy. Yep. But if that's the only thing you have, if you can't, if that's your last resort, then there you go. I might sneak over to M22. I haven't 100% ruled that out yet, but I don't have a spot or anything. I have the EcoFlow, flexible panels. The EcoFlow, I've been hearing good stuff about that. I know the AC300 is better than the EcoFlow Delta because Will said it is, and Will knows everything. No, I'm kidding. All right. Probably so. Yeah, yeah. And I'm going to check this one out that I've got. Gracie's going. Who's going to the meetup? Who's going to my meetup in September 9th, 10th, and 11th? Who's coming to that? We're going to get that Facebook page up while we're on our cruise. I'm going to talk Kelly into getting that up. And then Will Pros and Tom. Yeah. Sometimes Hobotech drives me crazy, but yeah, he still gets, he gets the reviews. They send him the stuff. What's up, Johnny? Your channel has helped me build a lot. Awesome, Royal House. Thank you so much. I want to, but need to sign up. Yeah, we still have to get all that up there. You guys behave. None of that. Washington. I'm not in Seattle. I'm not in Washington. I'm in Missouri, getting ready to go to Vancouver to go to Alaska. So hoping to, but something else, exact same weekend, have a tough decision to make. I totally understand, Patty. I understand. You support the channel so much. I not that you have to support the channel to come, but I totally understand. Don't feel like, because I will be here forever. Daphne the blind dog is coming. We're going to work on some projects too. So, all right, guys, let's do a little giveaway. We're just going to do one giveaway. I'm not pulling the wheel up. I don't think I am. Should I pull the wheel up? Let me see if I can pull the wheel up and without losing you guys. I might have already lost you. All right. All right, guys. So if you want to be on the wheel, you want to win a shirt, a Johnny's Journey or a Midwest Van Builders shirt, type in the word Alaska. We're going to do this real quick, Alaska, and due to fuel prices, absolutely. I spent probably $500 something going to Maryland because of fuel is so crazy right now. So Vancouver, British Columbia. Oh, the Alaskas are coming in all of a sudden. Awesome. All right, I'm going to share that screen if I can. I don't even think it's sharing. Look at that. That's like, there's like 9 screens up there or something. I'm not sure if it's sharing or not. So keep typing Alaska. I'm gonna click and see how many we got here. We've got 35 entries. I'm gonna wait another probably 30 seconds and we will we will draw. Oh, I bet it probably keeps switching back and forth. Awesome. I see you. I saw it for a second. Awesome. I'll pull it back up there. I just can't see it while it's up there. So I can see it over here. All right, guys, I think we've probably had enough time. We've got, let's go ahead. Keep putting them in. Keep putting them in. Now it's going up. Alaska, Alaska, Alaska. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and draw. Looks like everybody's probably pretty much up here. Let's see who won. I think I saw Vanderella's name in there. Amy is the winner. I don't know if she's won before. Congratulations, Amy. I'm going to try to. Yay, it worked. Now I know how to do it. Congratulations to Amy for winning. I don't think she has won on my show before. So that is super exciting. Amy, send me an email. I'm going to put my email up here. Send me an email. Maybe I'm going to. And I we'll connect, and you can have a Johnny's Journey or a Midwest Van Builders shirt, and I will get that sent out to you. And if you email me tonight, I'll get it sent before I go on my cruise, because once I go on my cruise, it might not be till I come back. Everybody's saying congratulations to Amy. So I'm going to stay up here just about 5 more minutes, and then there's a link above, and we will just go over to the video. I met someone on the road. We shot a little video together. She was pretty excited to show me her rig, her Travato. She's got a 2022 Travato. Yeah, so we will take a peek at that, and you'll get to see who I met. Some of us Irish don't have any. I love the shirt you are wearing. Thank you. I actually shot a video. I shot my Blue Eddy video. I actually had to reshoot it. So I actually wore this shirt. So it's pretty cool. You're getting so good. I'm figuring out the computer stuff is what I'm doing. That's why. Have fun on your cruise. Thank you, Sue. Everybody's saying congratulations. All right, let's end the live stream. Let's go to the bathroom, get your drink, and come back. Click the link that I pinned up at the top, and let's go check out that video. So I want a 2022 Travato. I don't want that price tag. Safe travels. God bless. Thank you, Terry. Thank you for coming in. Traveling Granny, have a safe trip. You safe travels. I want to come in September, but Ford still hasn't started my transit. Tell them to get on it. Good job covering the pop-up. Awesome. Cool. All right, guys, I'm gonna drop down. I'm gonna end this stream and click that link above, and we'll go over and watch that video. Maybe I'll change the time and we'll start a couple minutes early. We'll see when we get there. Thanks for coming. I want the 2023 with the 12,000 watts. Absolutely. Absolutely. Who doesn't want that? So thank you. Thank you, Felix. I'll hit that video up, and we'll talk about air mattresses. Good night, guys.